If you are someone who suffers from negative talk or you speak to yourself in a negative way, I just want you to ask yourself, would you speak to a sibling, a brother, a sister, the way you speak to yourself? And if the answer is no, what makes you think you're so special to do that for yourself or to yourself? I'm not joking when I say this. I used to have such a low sense of self-worth. I didn't even feel worthy enough to wear jewelry or the latest shoes or even give myself the time of day to be by myself. I'm worthy of receiving this. I'm worthy of giving this. I know my worth. I don't have to have this energy of, oh, please, I hope, I pray this is good, this will come to me. Because it already is coming to me. I know regardless, if something's coming to me or not, one, it's for the highest good. Two, probably wasn't meant for me anyway if it doesn't come to me. And three, there is something better because I know regardless, my worth does not determine if I've got something or achieved something or received something or not. If this is speaking to you, stay to the end because I'm going to give you the exact tool that helped me transform my life to my core when it came to self-worth. And if you're new here, welcome, juicy friends. I'm Annie. I talk everything to do with spirituality, mindfulness, and help you create the life you really, really love and be radically abundant in your life. So let's create abundance, shall we, bitches? So to make this simple, I have created this into 11 points. I don't know why I've got 3. 11 with another finger here. What? And these 11 points are going to give you the exact process of one, acknowledging, also allow you to see what parts in your life are coming up to do with this and how you can change this. Number 1, how to acknowledge your value. Your value, my friend, you are living, you are breathing, you are operating your body without you even thinking. How amazing is that? Because we are simply breathing, we are worthy of everything. Of course, we're worthy of whatever we desire and being here in this world and living and breathing and experiencing this together. Of course. And if you are someone who has to remind yourself worthy, of course, babe, you are so worthy, but just know this is going to be a journey, and this journey is going to teach you so much more and give you so many more juicy lessons than what it would be like if you just had it straight away, because you wouldn't have the gratitude for it if you just had it like that. And if you didn't ever suffer from anything like this, like self-worth or anything like that, you wouldn't know otherwise. And how much more of a juicy journey in our life is it going to be when we've learned these things and implemented and integrated these things and helped other people with it? Number 2, stop comparing yourself to others. This is a very easy thing to do, especially women out there. I know how easy it is to compare yourself with whether it is IQ levels, physique levels, creative levels, what you're doing in business, what family, how you raise your children. I get it. Humans, we are naturally just people that judge. We are doing it subconsciously. It's not like we look at someone and we go, I'm gonna judge them. It's just automatic. Not everyone can like you, and that is a very, very hard pill to swallow at times, but it's okay. Not everyone's gonna like you, and that is okay. That is more than okay. I'm pretty sure there's people on here that have seen my work and gone, yeah, not for me, don't like it. And that, my friends, is okay. I would actually wave goodbye to those people. Bye. Number 3 is setting boundaries. This was a very hard thing for me to learn, because if you are someone that is grown up either in a family household or within school or any teacher, parent, anyone that has taught you, I override your needs or I override your wants, this is this way or no way, or it's this way or the highway, or the quote of I know you better than you know yourself, and you accept that, that is an example of where we need to set boundaries. Hey, actually, I do know myself. I do know, actually, I have these imperfective parts, but that is who I am, and that's what makes me me. That was a story of mine. Why don't you write yours? Number 4, we need to practice more self-compassion. Self-compassion comes in at times when we're trying to achieve so much and it's just pushing us back. When we're able to be in the present moment and when we're able to give ourselves that grace, compassion will come in. If you're someone that can't remember the last time you gave yourself a little bit of compassion in times where things were on fire, I think it's time, girl, to give yourself that compassion of, I'm doing fantastic. And here's just a little tool for you. If you are someone who suffers from negative talk, or you speak to yourself in a negative way, I just want you to ask yourself, would you speak to a sibling, a brother, a sister, the way you speak to yourself? And if the answer is no, what makes you think you're so special to do that for yourself or to yourself? Good reflection question. This sounds really cheesy, but number 5 is celebrating your small wins. For example, you got up today, you brushed your teeth, you opened the curtains, or maybe you didn't. It's fine. But if you've done that, congratulate yourself. That's a small win. We don't often celebrate these small things, but when we actually reflect and see the habits that we've implemented that have now become rituals that we don't even think about, hello? Do you know how much you're doing in your day and you still have time for that? Of course. Give yourself that time of, I'm going to celebrate this win. I may not have hit XYZ, but I still did this and I still did that. Number 6, my loves, is everyone has experienced a negative Nancy, meaning someone out there, whether they're aware of it or not, has sucked your energy in the past. And let me tell you right now, the ones that are being negative towards you, you do not want in your life. They're actually stopping you from achieving what you want. You could love them so dearly and you can have a relationship with them from a distance, but do not absorb their energy. It's not yours. You don't need to witness and be in this environment of this negative Nancy that's giving you this energy you can't describe in words. It may be hard and it's a lot easier said than done, but I promise you right now, when I did this, my life changed. And I'm telling you from the bottom of my heart, it was something that was one of the hardest things I ever had to do, but when I did it, finally felt that I could breathe again. Number 7, accept your imperfection. Why? Because whether we see things as imperfection or a mistake, let me tell you, these are far from mistakes. What if what you think is a mistake is actually the next opportunity, the next step in your business, the next step as you as an athlete or a mum or like a leader? What if that was not even a mistake? Because let me tell you, I don't even like that word. I don't even think mistakes even exist. Because in my eyes, is you going outside the box of what you would usually do, or it's a little glitch in your brain that's happened, and it's an opportunity to witness, express, and create and acknowledge this new idea. That, my friends, is more valuable than what you realize. Number 8, developing a growth mindset. Yes, okay, we all say these things of fixed mindset versus growth mindset, but when we can actually be open that box and be more curious around the questions that we ask, the experiences we witness, the awareness that comes up through the present moment, that can be the gateway of a new way of being and growth in your mind and your mindset. And what would happen if you were doing this every day for a year? You'd be a completely different person. So be open to more awareness, more curiosity, ask better questions, and be in a place of presence where possible. Number 9 is I really love this one, taking care of your body. If you know my story, I have gone from being a gymnast athlete as a kid, and I've grown up, and I have been on the other side of the spectrum where I have pushed my body to its limits, and I've gone above and beyond that, but I've actually gone too far, and I've either neglected my recovery, I've neglected my getting like acupuncture, all these things for the recovery, and actually what I was driving was from a place of self-worth. And what I want to say to you guys, and why I share this, is because we don't know with all our actions deeply in ourselves at times what is actually the driving force here. Because when I realized actually I've attached my self-worth to my body image, I then realized things need to change around here, and it's scary with what's going to happen. And it felt like a big bulldozer literally slapping me around the face. What is my life going to look like now I've seen that I've linked my self-worth to my body image? And when I finally am working through this process of eliminating that, am I going to let my body go like that? And what's going to happen? And that was one of the scariest things of my life. And let me tell you, being on the other side, I now take care of my body from a place of self-love and celebrating my body rather than pushing my body because I hated it, pushing my body because I didn't feel worthy. Number 10, let go of your past mistakes. Mistakes are there to be made. We are human. We are not robots. We need to celebrate these mistakes, because actually I like to rephrase the mistakes as they are ways of learning and being opportunities to step outside the box. The only thing I would say, when you feel you're attached to past mistakes and you're linking it to your self-worth, yes, that's destructive, but also the way you can correct this and actually be in peace in your mind is if you're still looking back at what you feel is a mistake in your life, I would look and see, how can I change this? Does this mean reaching out to someone? Does this mean correcting it in a certain way? How can I do this to my best of my ability? And how can I be radically honest with myself and others to be able to give and feel that sense of, I've corrected something that I feel that was a mistake, that might have been out of integrity of who I am, but I've put it right and that's the best I can do. Last but not least, practice your gratitude daily. When we practice our gratitude daily, this allows our minds to almost have that rewiring like that of, I'm gonna start my day with seeing, actually, what am I grateful for? What am I grateful internally? And what am I grateful when I look outside of myself? And just coming up with one internal gratitude and one external gratitude is going to help shift your day like that. I promise you guys. When I started to do that, just in my head in the morning before I even open my eyes, I'm not this kind of girl that wants to get their journal out and get all these highlights out. That's not me. But what I am is to lay there, be as comfy as possible, and to be like, right, what am I grateful for? And this, perfect. Let's get that out of the way and let's get sorted with the rest of my day. And the most important thing I just want to reiterate is, you are worthy of everything you desire, and everything you want in your life you are more than capable of, because you are simply breathing. So if you got a lot out of this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and this helps me grow my channel and blossom this YouTube channel. Love you guys.